Hi guys, it's sanskritiverma here, and today I will share you my journey to ISRO workshop. ISRO stands for Indian Space Research Organization. It was a TeamIndus workshop. How I was selected. Basically, I had to give an interview to the respected teachers and I got selected for the ISRO TeamIndus workshop. Then I got to know a lot of facts related to the space and its wonders. It was basically held in Nehru Planetarium. 20 students from the top 15 best 3 schools were invited. We were first shown the different facts and museums of science, inventions. Then we went to a planetarium and we talked about planets, astronauts, problems, challenges faced by the astronauts during their practice till finally they land there and come back to the Earth. It was a great and quite shocking feat when I got to know that they experienced the speed of roller coaster, which we experience for like 1 second and get a heart attack. They are exposed for like 8 long minutes or so. It is actually called MAT, which stands for multi-axis trainer, and it is used at space camp in order to feel what it's like to tumble and spin during re-entry into Earth's atmosphere. It helps our stomach to stay centered so we don't feel like nauseous when you try. So would you try it? Yeah, that question came into my mind. So it also creates blurry vision, people feel dizzy and finally a blackout usually. Then the practice starts from the deep underwater ocean with submarines and finally in a spaceship, which leads you to a speed of G. When you go up and down and you experience a microgravity, and before you actually head out for the planet's one. So now more problems related to the muscle came when you exercise for a couple of hours and you eat tablets. You actually don't bath much because liquids flow. You have to constantly research. You are more prone to have less calcium and likely to suffer from osteoporosis because no hard backbone is needed for an injury in space as compared to the Earth, and less understanding with eyes because no signal travels from eyes to the brain due to no gravity, and blood actually arrives at our chest and it's hard to flow all over the body due to no gravity. So there are a couple of things which we learned there, and moreover a lot of space challenges we saw because meteors are not visible much and you cannot avoid it. There is vacuum, there is no air, large meteorites are there, you have to stick to the spaceship, otherwise you will float and then blast, and then you have the freezing and boiling temperatures, you have the DNA mutations due to unavoidable gamma rays, etc. After our planetarium ended, we had a Q&A session where we were basically introduced to the new satellites also. First of all, we studied about the robotics and astro worlds. Then we found the new satellite after we went to a moon bus. The new satellite name was ECA, which was Ek Choti Si Asha. So it was the ECA mission, which was Moon 2 launching by TeamIndus, which is a private enterprise with ISRO. They would be launching it at Sriharikota from Arunachal Pradesh waters on December 28, made in Bangalore, for landing the rover on the moon and traveling 500 meters for 14 days, as 1 lunar day is equal to like 14 Earth days, and after that temperature variation it will collapse it. So the main motive was to land there and take HD snaps of the moon and send to Earth in 0.3 seconds. And this was basically a Lunar X Prize of $20 million, which was sponsored by Google as far as I remember. 29 countries were participating, in which like 5 were chosen and then 2, so India was competing with Israel. And I guess the results came that both phone or something, but I am not sure currently of the results. But financially also they needed help as they had a budget of 25 and got expenses till 80 and could still manage 40 more. So after all this, we also went inside the moon bus. It is called a moonshot bus, where we actually saw the replica of Eka and the 6-inch spaceship, which actually showed us the working by solar panels and how it will take 4 hours for landing and a month to reach the moon. So after that, we actually learned a lot, and we came back to our school. We also discussed with our principal ma'am and got to know a lot of facts about us being made of star stuff and how we are gonna research more about aliens and stuff. So it was all in all the best trip ever for me to go to ISRO and learned all these things. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.